documenting the fake sun remaining over me, an entirely different experience, which is not going to be shared by anyone else documenting, and not in any natural environment. The entity is, in this regard, surrounded by the pattern of conduct. But significance of capturing the video right now is not only that the people of the state are proven to be targeting. Indeed, a fake sun remains over me and not over that person. It's moving with the bus. Not remaining over that vehicle, it's moving with the bus that I'm on. And it's going to turn as the bus turns onto Vineyard from Holt Boulevard. And this is documentation of the entity that's stalking by commercial plane. The video you just saw, Southwest Airlines, is hovering over Emporia Place at the intersection of Vine Avenue and Holt Boulevard, where they are engaging in what is flying this tremendous distance, miles, to be at that low elevation where you're taking off at the airport itself. Okay? Is giving you an indication regarding how far they're flying to then hover over target, in other words, under a fake sun, with the people of the state who are demons stalking with light, 9 Robert Henry, Uncle 128, doing so while you are flying miles away from the airport, to hover over me as the entity is doing at 5:22 in the morning, outside of what's published on the Ontario International website regarding flights coming from Terminals 2 and 4, which are these commercial airlines that are hovering over me at 200 North Euclid Avenue. That's a far cry from Airport Drive, which is this street, and the airport is what is south of this street right here. So this is the airport property, south side of this street, and the entity is flying northwest to then be over Euclid Avenue, hovering over me at the Stater Brothers, doing so while the demons such as 9SRX387, 9VJV741, the people of the state, are gang stalking. There are no planes that are taking off from this airport that are hovering miles away over the Stater Brothers parking lot. Taking off from this airport, while the fake sun is remaining over me for the duration of the day. It's never over the airport, but for my presence at this airport, the entity is engaging in what is maintaining aerial surveillance through the commercial airlines such as Southwest. That is on video, engaging what is hovering over Emporia Place where the fake sun is over me. All right, that's the prosecution of the mayor. That's the prosecution of the gang stalking police department, the gang stalking fire department, the gang stalking people of the state, gang stalking companies such as OMNITRANS. All right, and the entities engage in this while the airline companies are targeting in cities where there is no airport, such as in Fontana, and Amazon Prime Air is monitoring me under a fake sun that is in Fontana at this time on the record. Okay, that's what's happening at 7:35 a.m. in Fontana, California. It's 8:31 a.m. and the fake sun's over me in Ontario on the roads and the highways going onto the property of the Ontario International Airport, where you are not taking off from these terminals. You are engaging what is flying northwest to hover over me, where I'm showing you the entity is maintaining that specific environment, where the Ontario police are engaged in criminal summoning. They're engaged in a campaign of criminal defamation while they are stalking as a corrupt agency in furtherance of murder and to frame me for murder. And that's the significance of an airport that's clearly operating outside of what it is exposing about its own operations and what is proven through that specific environment. This is P.O.C, our pattern of conduct. And that's the distance that the entity is traveling in order to engage in surveillance. This is impossible light activity. And this is a demon that's stalking in the path. It's coexisting with the movement of the vehicle. These are demons that are doing so inside of the Fontana Lewis Library while they're stalking on Sierra and that impossible light traveling all across that wall. That's the pattern of conduct. Everybody on this bus is engaging in criminal surveillance. It's impossible light activity. Okay? And then they're engaged in stalking in the grocery store, blocking my path, which is going to be prosecuted as harassment, while they're engaged in obsessive and deranged and unprofessional, imprudent business practices, all because they're monitoring. All right, this is the RICO case. The unintelligent demon-possessed that are being embarrassed, they're being put in prison, and they're going to be committed. P.O.C. This is the Ontario International Airport. It's currently 8:33 a.m.